Industrial Revolution largely kicked off here in Britain, and it's not exactly like the Renaissance. By that I mean industry is not like art and ideas, and it's not easily transferred across borders, and governments do their best to try and keep their industrial secrets, let's say, in their country. For instance, I did a video on the Byzantines stealing silkworms from China and largely just snatching the silk monopoly from them. And of course today China is spending a lot of money trying to capture some of America's industrial secrets. Britain's 18th century developments like the spinning jenny could never have went abroad until a lot later, and Britain could have been a far more formidable power. But because of some spies and traitors, as they were called, this information did go abroad. Before I go on, of course, the English weren't guilt-free in stealing industrial secrets. For instance, in 1712, a French Jesuit brought back porcelain-making secrets to France, but a couple decades later, the English stole it from France, so everybody's guilty here. Anyway, in the early 18th century, an English Jacobite, John Holker, fled to France, and he persuaded the French government to help him set up factories. He then managed to entice some Englishmen to join him in the continent. These emigrants brought textile machinery with them to France, essentially exporting England's cotton industry to the continent. And of course the British government tried their best to stop skilled workers and machinery leaving the country and passed a number of laws. For instance, any enticed person could face a fine of up to £500, and in 1774 they banned any paper, tool or utensil from leaving the country. But it did little to stop the flow of information abroad. And one of the biggest loss of industry for Britain was thanks to Samuel Slater. Now, he was an apprentice in a factory during the American Revolution. He was an apprentice in England, and in this factory they used the water frame, the latest in spinning technology. Anyway, he memorized the water frame and sailed to America in 1790, posing as a farmer. There he established factories in Rhode Island and made the fortune he was after. In fact, it's been said that he was one of the wealthiest men in America and has been dubbed the father of the American Industrial Revolution. But because of his role in taking Britain's industrial secrets abroad, here he is called Slater the Traitor.